I'll cue you, Derrell.
Okay.
The pinnacle of human perfection.
Hear it.
Breaker 19, we got ourselves a convoy.
And we're starting it off today, guys. Happy as ever. And you guys are still probably on what, 270 or 70? I mean.
Yeah, we're on 70. We got about a quarter mile to go before we get on 270.
All right, and then 270 will take them all the way to the Beltway.
Yeah.
So for those that are watching this later, it might be, because I know a lot of people are like, what's been going on or whatever, and then these videos are so long. So let me put it right in the beginning here. What we've been doing now that we've arrived in Hagerstown, Maryland, is that we are making rounds around the Beltway in Washington, D.C. to make a statement, and then they head back to Hagerstown, Maryland. So today we're heading out there. Is there anyone on the trip today special? Like yesterday, Senator Ted Cruz was in the lead truck. That was pretty cool. Got more media attention than we would normally get. So I say that's a big win for this movement, this People's Convoy.
Right. The only thing we heard is that they're going to be meeting with senator or representative from Alaska today, and I guess a few others, but they didn't give any specific names other than the one from Alaska.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember what his name is.
Any idea which side of the aisle he's from?
Good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would imagine Republican.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
Yeah, I really like to see, because I see a lot of politicization of this whole thing, and I think it would be better if, because it seems like, it shouldn't be a party issue about freedom and rights,
I know it.
So it would be nice. It would be helpful, because there are a lot of Democrats in the People's Convoy, but it's kind of pitched in a way or people that's not even political in either way. They don't even, or they're independent perhaps, but.
Right. Yep. Hey, did you, by any chance, hear the meeting this morning?
No, I didn't get to catch it. I was driving in the snow here. It turns out Bilbo was right. So, yeah, I was slipping and sliding around this morning thinking, man, this is crazy. They should have closed school, but they didn't. So.
They had a guy this morning, I think he was a truck driver, that he had the bagpipes, and he played Amazing Grace on the bagpipes.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
Really neat.
So, I don't know. I'm sure somebody recorded it.
Yeah, and they did ask for somebody to volunteer to take a lady is here at the speedway that her husband was a truck driver, and he just passed away. So she came for him, and she's got her ashes with them, and asked if she could ride along today with her husband.
Oh, wow.
And somebody's truck. So someone stood up, right away and invited her to ride with them.
Wow. A lot of touching stories like that here,
There are. Yeah, and whatever the story is, the speaker that was up there, he said, and we've got his case and we're taking it all the way to the Hill. So whatever happened in his might have been a wrongful.
Yeah. Mandy White is here. Good morning, she says.
Good morning, Mandy.
Kenya Star says good morning.
Who is it?
Kenya Star. She
Good
says
morning,
good morning.
Kenya Star.
Good morning.
And Debbie Jessup. Good morning to all. Does anyone know if today is lap 7 around DC? We think it is. We were just doing the math. I believe it is.
Yeah, we think it is.
Last we got back, there was a group of Chinese people there, and they walked up there, and they had free Chinese food for all the truckers.
Wow.
And,
a local restaurant?
I'm not sure if they didn't say.
They've got shirts and it says Chinese for
Freedom.
Yeah, freedom Chinese trucker.
Wow.
Yeah, what it said now, something about truckers and Chinese and freedom.
Yeah.
And they were up on one of the overpasses yesterday.
A whole bunch of them, Chinese. And
Yeah.
someone was saying when they got there and they were allowed to set up the food booth, they said most all of them were just crying that they were so happy they were able to do this for us.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That was neat.
Yeah. That was neat.
All these touching moments and stuff. I get a headache if I cry too much. I think I get dehydrated or something.
I think we do, because it makes my eyes feel tired.
Yeah.
Then we got an 11-year-old boy riding along with the driver today, too.
Oh, wow.
Neat. Anybody else?
I don't know. There's several people that are riding along with the convoy. I know yesterday this couple, we may have told you, they rode along with the convoy. They were in a four-wheeler. They were allowed, not allowed, but someone offered them to ride along yesterday. They really enjoyed it, seeing it from the inside of the truck. They said, "Oh wow, it's so high up, you can see."
Yeah.
Christian and Lloyd. Yeah, they each drove in someone's truck.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's such a cool thing. Yeah, I heard all the different announcements going out. Like one was smokers, if you need a ride, there's a smoker that. Yeah. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Because the smoking ride-alongs and the non-smoking ride-alongs, that's pretty cool. Everybody's thinking of everything,
Yes. And there's the other lady that's riding along. She's been there since we got there, and she has been offering to do people's laundry. So you can just take her your laundry, and she takes your name, and she does your laundry for you.
Wow.
And so she asked for a ride today, so she's riding along too.
Very cool. Yeah, she deserves a break too if she's been doing everybody's laundry, or a lot of people's laundry anyway.
I know. That would be a chore.
Oh goodness. Does she live there? Does she have to take it somewhere to, like a laundromat, or?
I was wondering the same thing. I don't know.
Could be a local laundromat owner, because I know sometimes some of them will take clothes and wash it for people. You drop it off and stuff. So.
Because it'd be nice if she had multiple washing machines.
Yeah.
Dryer.
Yeah.
All that, yeah.
That's awesome.
It is. So nice. They've come and they have volunteers that have been making breakfast every morning for the drivers and whoever. But every morning you can smell breakfast. It always smells so good.
Had French toast.
French toast and bacon this morning. Yesterday was some kind of casserole, breakfast casserole, and gosh, they just do so much work. Scrambled eggs one day, bacon, sausage, and fruit. Oh my gosh, today I was in heaven because they had all this pineapple cut up and a huge bowl of just cut up fresh fruit. Somebody took a lot of time to cut all that fruit up. Strawberries and apples, grapes.
That is
really good.
Awesome. I was just wondering that about for vegetarians, and then you said all the
Yeah.
fruit. Of course, I guess there's a lot of cereal bars and stuff like that too, I guess.
There are, yeah.
I heard yesterday they took quite a bit of food over to the homeless.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because they had an
Donation.
abundance.
yeah, donations for the homeless.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just unbelievable the amount of food,
Well, like non-perishables.
non-perishable items.
Seems like trash would be a big issue. Does that place have a lot of big dumpsters and stuff?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
They
And
got several,
and they come and empty the dumpsters
That's
like
awesome.
every day too.
I
Yeah,
imagine they'd have to. That's pretty cool. They're just set up to handle all of that, huh? Such a perfect
Yeah.
venue.
I think they're doing extra for us because they always make a point at the meetings sometimes to, call out all the people that are coming to empty the dumpsters and check on them every day, and the porta potties.
Yeah.
They're like cleaned every day.
Wow.
Yeah, they're not your standard, truck driver porta potties.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely been cleaner porta potties. I'm not a big porta potty fan.
Right. Yeah, but if it's clean, that definitely helps.
Oh,
Makes a
yes.
huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see if there's anyone in the chat. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, making me hungry too, Mandy.
What? The porta potties?
No, that was. I think that was before the porta potty conversation.
Mandy's gonna crack up and Carrie when I explain how, like, Derrell, he's not a layering type person. Like, we've had to layer clothes, shirts and sweatshirts and coats and jackets.
I feel like the Pillsbury Doughboy. I cannot move.
It's funny.
Let's see.
Uh,
7th lap on the convoy is what they're saying in the chat. DLs. So perhaps you guys are on the 7th. That's what we came up with.
So Debbie said we gotta get everyone to blow their air horns to crush the walls, like Jericho.
Right. Maybe at
Crush
trying to
down the
think.
walls. That would be great. We don't know if our speaker works on our CB though.
Yeah, because when
Nobody ever hears us when we try to talk back.
we can hear them, but when we talk, nobody responds.
Is there anybody you can text? You think? I guess I could say something in Sasnick's chat, but he probably won't notice. He's driving.
Yeah, if they're too far behind us or someplace, they wouldn't hear us anyway.
Right. I don't think how we could do that. You guys could get in the other people's chat and pass it along that way. Maybe some of them are writing with truckers. I know. Well, if Sasnick sees it, that would be helpful. Except he's kind of far back, right?
Yeah, get the message out at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone load their
111, I think would be.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Time.
111 or 123 if that's a little too quick.
Yeah.
Or 144. Ooh, that'd be a good one.
Oh yeah, 144 would be good.
That would be our most biblical choice that we have close by anyway. For the 144,000.
Yeah.
Hey, Dana.
Gosh, I
Dana
don't know if I
hopped
would
in
know
here
that.
at 11:11. My time anyway. Hello, everyone. Love, peace, and freedom to all. Thank you, Dana. The
Awesome.
Conscious Evolution Channel. Let's see. Let me take a little peek around at everybody. You said Sasnick's behind you guys, right?
Yeah,
probably.
he was, because we moved out before he did.
I think that's what Debbie said. He was the last one. Yeah, Cessnick is the last vehicle in the convoy today. Wow, the last.
Oh, it looks like Travel Fund 69. Jeff is traveling along with in another. It looks like it's another Peterbilt, whatever Sasnak drives. It looks like that,
Oh, okay.
but it looks like it's got bull horns on the for the hood ornament instead of a cross. So
Okay.
little bull horns, not huge. I know some of those old ones, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if someone like Cessna, he could pull out and drive up along like he did the other day and announce on the radio that everyone blow their horns at 111 or 144.
Mm-hmm.
Bring down the walls of Jericho.
Yeah. And then all of us watching in, we can give our hoots and hollers. I'll mute my mic, of course, but we'll let just send all that loving energy right there and flip this into something new.
I know Oreo Express is ahead of us. I don't know if you ever had contact with them or if they have contact with them.
Well, we passed him on the side of the road.
Yeah, he passed us.
Oh, did he?
Let's see, Oreo Express. Yep, I can't tell where any of these guys are. It looks like they're all on that road in the trees. Pretty much. Looks like he's close, somewhere near first responders, probably. Oh, let's see. I was going to ask you something and forgot. Oh, did you ever find out if anybody got hurt in that little fender bender yesterday, or if everything was okay with that?
No one got hurt, but they had the truck on the back of the trailer setting up there and showing the damage. Actually, he was parked still, and someone ran into the back of him, and then it pushed him into someone in front.
Oh, okay.
And I think that his truck is on the trailer, a flatbed, and I believe they are in this convoy today. So if you happen to see a truck on the back of a flatbed, that's the truck that got smashed yesterday.
Oh, they're
okay.
calling?
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
it lost some fluid, so you have to be careful with it overheating. And,
yeah. Right.
So hopefully the damage wasn't too bad. You know, those trucks are so expensive, though. I mean, I imagine that no matter what, you're going to be out a pretty penny, especially if you got to put it on your insurance.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm sure his insurance will pay for it, but still have a deductible.
Yeah.
So at least $1,000.
Yeah.
Then what deductible you pay.
How much does it cost to fill up a tank on a truck these days? Somebody's saying like $1,000. I'm like, what? Really? $1,000?
Well,
It could be because it's usually
well,
600 or 700.
we usually when we fill up, we're always putting in at least 150 gallons because we don't run it completely empty. So if you take 150 gallons times 450 a gallon, $5, 450, let's say.
Yeah. That's getting up there.
Yeah, that's over $600.
Yeah. Now, the other thing is sometimes trucks will have, I've noticed it anyway, those tanks on the side, the big barrel-looking things under the door, that's the gas tanks, and those things can be twice as long as others, and then you can have them on both sides, and so, I mean, some of these trucks can carry probably thousands and thousands of dollars worth of gas, right?
Yeah, our tanks, we have two tanks, and they're 110 gallons on each one, so we can carry 220. But some trucks have each tank is about 200 gallons. Those real long ones, so you're looking at 400 gallons. And if they fill that up, yeah, that'd easily be $1,000.
That's crazy because we had a king size water bed, and it would hold 125 gallons of water.
Wow.
So just imagine, I don't know. That's a lot of gas. Holy cow.
Yeah, that's why it's so nice that you can go so long in the truck without having to stop for gas. Fuel.
Right. So you could literally have it idling for weeks, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, on a full tank, definitely.
Yeah. So the gas mileage in a diesel is a lot better at an idle than in a vehicle, right? Or an gas engine, probably. Or is it just the wear and tear on it?
On a diesel truck, or
Yeah, I was just saying, like, they say you don't want to let your car run like for weeks at a time like that because
oh yeah,
it's not a
no,
diesel.
right? Yeah, diesel is definitely different.
Yeah.
But it seems to mess up the DEF filters. Probably get more clogged when you idle the truck
Oh yeah.
without it running down the road.
Yeah.
Seem to have trouble with the DEF whenever we have to idle for a long time.
Is that the regen thing you guys talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have
So
to
we try
idle
not
it a long time, it's probably better to just regen it when you're about ready to leave or something, huh?
Well, if it calls for it, you just don't regen it if it doesn't need it.
Oh, okay.
So it's like when we left here, we were driving so slow to get going and everything, and finally our truck did an automatic regen.
Oh, thank goodness. Today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes it'll do that, and then if that doesn't clean it out, then you'll get a different thing that you need to park and do a park regen,
Right.
which is what we had to do the other day.
And you haven't had to do it since then, right?
No, not since then. So.
Oh, Debbie Jessup says Sasnak interviewed the laundry lady. She is a local. She is a local, but drives the clothes to the laundry and brings it back. She does 2 trips a day for an average of 10 loads each day. Wow.
Wow. Oh, neat.
That's so interesting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Welcome, Ghosty333.
Cool, neat.
I put "On the Road Again" in the title, and in my mind I'm thinking, "On the road again," right? But I read it afterwards, and I was like, I hope it's not. It doesn't look like "On the Road Again,"
Here we are. No, I think most people would think of the song.
Okay.
I would.
I hear those trucks are coming. They're rolling down the road. There's some pretty good melodies and songs out there to put, if someone had the time and put some truck lyrics to it.
Oh yeah.
Nothing going on there.
One time we listened to a trucker, and he had a YouTube channel, or came out on YouTube, and he was sitting on the dock, and he wrote words to it, sitting on the dock of the bay, waiting for the freight to get, or whatever, and he really put some neat lyrics to it.
really good.
That's really cool. And you guys probably have a lot of time waiting like that sometimes, huh? Waiting to get unloaded, waiting to, you know.
Well, we used to, but with the company we're with, it's about 99% just drop it up. We just drop the full trailer and pick up another full trailer and go to another terminal.
Wow, that sounds pretty good.
It
It
is.
is.
We're getting spoiled.
Yeah.
That
And
sounds
once
like
it's
a
great-
winner for sure.
And once in a while, they'll have us go pick up a broker load. And we got to sit there and wait for them to load the trailer. Then when we get to that place, we have to sit there waiting for them to unload the trailer. And we got spoiled. We don't like that anymore.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I think of all the trucks I loaded and unloaded, and it was just a pain. I mean, from the trucker's point of view, I can imagine it was a pain.
Yeah, especially if you're a solo driver, it takes up so much of your hours.
Well, the place we work, we had an overhead crane so we dealt with mainly flatbeds, but we had one of those ramps and a forklift to drive up in, because sometimes you get pallets it was a still warehouse, so that it was mainly like beams and stuff like that, but sometimes you get coils on pallets and stuff that you'd have to go drive in a truck, but all super heavy loads. A lot of times they'd have to come back and have us move something around one way or the other, like forward or backward, to get it distributed good and stuff. I guess there must be places you can go way near in big cities just before you actually get on the road, because some of those guys will get back pretty quick. Like 20 minutes they'd be back. Like, where'd you go? Like, oh, I just went over to the scale. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess it's somewhere around here.
I remember one time in Pennsylvania, we picked up a load. It was a heavy load, like 42,000 or something like that. And the nearest scale was almost 20 miles away. So we had to drive to and of course it didn't weigh out.
Breaking up just a little bit. You said it didn't weigh out, so you had to go back again?
And then only on the fifth time, unless you need to remove some of the weight. I said, there's no way.
Sorry, guys. They'll be back in just a second.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Let's take a peek at Sasnak. They have the link, so they'll hop back in here in a second. And let's do a four-way split that way. Okay. Guess we hit a rough patch, guys. Are you coming back? I think they're trying to get back in here. One sec. Oh, maybe I need to let them in here. Do I need to let them in here? No. Let's give it a second. I'm sure they'll be here in a sec. There we go.
Does that work?
Yep, you're back. Okay, you said so on the fifth time you finally told them they had to remove some of it?
Yeah, remove some of the freight because we put on over 100 miles just driving back and forth to the scale.
And it took all day.
Yeah.
Oh, what a nightmare. Who covers, do they cover that gas and time?
Well, at that time we were company drivers, so we didn't have to pay for it, but our time, and the company, of course, paid for it. They paid for the scale tickets, all that. But
It's just you had to take. I mean, you got more hours. You get overtime or anything when you're company drivers like that?
No, over.
Pam chuckles. Seems like you would, though. You know.
Yeah, it just takes away your hours for the week.
And that's one thing with this company. Our average freight is about between 25 and 35,000 pounds.
It's nice because we never have to scale it, hardly ever.
We never have to scale it. I think one time we had a little over 40,000. So if it's over 40,000, we just tell them it's too heavy a load. We just don't mess with it.
Right.
But it's, never, hardly ever.
Because if it's 40,000 or less, we got room to move tandems on the trailer to adjust that weight so it weighs out.
Right, and then you don't have to take trips back and forth.
Right. Won't do that anymore.
Yeah, I can't blame you there. So, I guess the total weight is what you have to watch, right? So it really depends on what kind of truck you got too and how heavy it is, right?
Right. Everything is taken into consideration. Yeah.
So the overall weight's more like 80,000 once you get the truck and trailer and then the freight on there as well. You know, on a full heavy load, I mean.
Yep. 80,000 is the max, but it's got to be all distributed accordingly. So you can't have more than 34,000 over each of the trailer tandems, you know.
Yeah.
Same way with your truck. So we just keep it under 40. Well, this company here, we don't ever have to be concerned about it, which is another thing that makes it nice.
Is that because it's a lot of lighter stuff? I mean, these trucks are still full. It's just bigger items that, you know.
Yeah, just
probably,
lighter weight.
I imagine groceries are probably like that when you get the chips and the boxes of cereal. It takes up a lot of space for the weight. Because a cereal box chunk of metal, which we would have, you know, would be hundreds of pounds, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
I remember when we was with this other company, and a lot of times they have us pick up loads at Amazon
Oh, yeah?
at that time. And I remember one time we got the DOL, and the weight was only like 2,500. And we thought that was wrong. In the back of the trailer, clear up front, they had a few boxes. And here it goes, you know, because Amazon has this thing, you know, they want overnight, you know.
Little box.
So that was about the lightest load we ever carried was 2,000 pounds.
Just a few boxes.
Just a few boxes.
In a big old trailer, huh?
Yeah, 53-foot trailer.
Wow.
You had to have a flashlight. Great.
You think how much they had to pay for that semi and drivers to take that load. Just a few things in it.
Just to get it overnight and satisfy the Amazon Prime customers, right?
Right.
We want everything right now. There's just one person on that bridge back there we were honking at. One lady up there waving her flag.
Oh. Danny Pickett's here saying, good morning, Derrell, Pam, and Shane. Sunshiny day in beautiful Colorado. Safe travels. Thank you for all you do. Love you guys. Pickett's.
All right, Danny and Colleen. They got, like, I think 4 inches of snow. Was that yesterday? You guys got snow. It's cold. Really.
Well,
yeah, they're packing up their RV because at the end of the month they're going to make a trip down to the Valley of the Sun. You know where that?
From Mr. MBB Or no. That's the other guy, the suspicious observers, right?
Mr. MBB is also, I think, lives in Gilbert.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
MBB 333.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Arizona.
Ghosty
And suspicious observers. I didn't realize he was too.
I think he says it every, yeah, the New Valley of the Sun or something like that. Eyes open, no fear at the end of his.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ghosty333 says, I wouldn't want to be a trucker because of the idiot drivers. People don't know blind spots, etc. Yeah.
Yeah.
What to watch? Or
Yeah. Like I was saying earlier, you have to like watch for everyone else. Bilbo, did you get the snow? Is it still coming through your area? It really came through here within a few hours and dumped like 3 inches of snow, it seems like.
Maybe that's the snow they had in Colorado.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because the flags were flying like straight from the north winds. Ghosty says 7 degrees and cloudy in upper Minnesota. No snow today. Well, good for you. 7 degrees though. Yeah, that's pretty cold.
07.
Too cold to snow.
Carrie.
Right?
Oh, Carrie lives in Minnesota too. She must be freezing.
Mandy says, I would make a great napping passenger.
That she would.
Bilbo says it is still snowing there in northwestern Arkansas. Let's see, high of 68 in Arizona, Mandy White says. Nice.
Ooh,
that's nice
that
weather.
is really nice. Mandy, I bet you would stay awake in the truck. You can come and take my spot for a day or two. You'd stay awake up here at night. It's different than in the car. Oh, I should have turned the camera around. There was a few people there. God bless America signs.
So supporters still out today. You guys haven't even hit the Beltway yet.
Right, yeah, and there's been a few before we got on live.
We can put the camera out there.
Okay, I will as soon as there's something to look at, maybe. Nothing works. Better to look at.
I was thinking Mandy probably wouldn't get much sleep with this traffic because she'd be rolling out of that bed every couple of minutes. Is there any kind of seatbelt on there or anything?
On the bed, yes, there is.
Yeah, it's kind of like a net that goes over
the thing and buckles.
Wow.
But never used it.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't say that out loud because I think we're supposed to.
Right. That's because you've never slept in it. See, that could be.
I've never slept back there while we're moving. Right. Not while we're.
I'd probably get
clarify that.
Kobe.
Yeah, you might feel like you're trapped. You can't roll over or anything. Strapped in.
Feels like the truck's cuddling with you, huh?
Yeah.
It's all about perspective, guys.
Yeah. That's right. Gotta look at it.
I was just looking at. I was about to say 17 people in here watching on the 17th day of the convoy, and but it dropped to 16 and ruined my little synchronicity. That's okay. But it is. It's the 17th day, and it's the 7th trip around the Beltway.
Yes. Those sevens are important.
Yeah.
It's the 17th day.
Yep. Wow. I just noticed that when I was putting it in the video. It's like, oh, day 17. Here we are.
Wow. It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah. And plus a 7 and a 1 is 8. And 8 is, infinity or new beginnings. Like the 8th day of the week is the first day of the week kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's the thought of it anyway.
When do we change our clocks back? Isn't that coming up pretty soon?
I think it is coming up on. Let
Spring
me see.
forward.
I'll look at my phone normally because the daylight saving time.
Yeah.
I forget what they call it.
Spring forward.
Oh, yep, the 13th. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, 13th.
Oh, Sunday.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
that's
spring
Sunday.
back or fall forward, right? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I just call it a government time change.
Okay,
They're the
here
ones
we
that
go.
did it.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
Oh gosh, darn it.
You must have judged Derrell.
I'm putting the phone up there, but it's still on me. There was only one.
We could see the reflection in your glasses almost.
Yeah, I was holding a little baby this morning, and she could see herself in the reflection of my glasses. So funny. Oh, I don't know. It won't turn around. Put it on Darrell while I try. What is going on?
I think that's pretty much what any good wife would do.
You know, I wonder if it's because it got hot, a little bit hot. Try it over here. There we go.
There we go.
Let's see. We got anything coming up? So we got, that's our following truck today. We're following.
Yeah, I saw you had that black one behind you, or one of the black ones.
Yeah, the black one behind us.
Yeah, and the green one. That's a father and son.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, we were parked right by father. He's in the black one, and the son has the green one.
Yeah, he really enjoyed that sketch that you made of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
We get so many compliments on that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I noticed a few people got coffee mugs and socks and stuff like that. That's awesome. In Michigan and
Oh, really? Oh,
a few different places. Yeah, that's so awesome that they'll put it on all those products like that.
I know. That is so neat. So Mandy and Carrie got some socks. I think they already said that. They look really comfy. They look nice and thick.
Yeah, that's awesome. I never have gotten any of the socks. I've only seen them. I'm wondering if the leggings are good because, I don't know, those are pretty popular and they come with a special template so you can make it show up right on the body, you know? So like I had the one with like the chakras and the person meditating, and when I made the legging version of it, I cut the art so that the chakras will go down the side of each leg of the leggings because I thought that'd be kind of cool. If somebody wanted to get like the shirt and the leggings, they would be kind of custom. There are some people.
Very cool. I didn't see the leggings. I know. I want to go back on there. I like a lot of your artwork, chakras, and the star or the flower of life.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got Aunt Hope a pillow, and so she was just. Now I get to sleep with Pam and Derrell.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah, she took it in her bed. Oh, let me see if I can get the trucks behind us. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Wow. Yeah, that thing's mean looking, isn't it, guys? Look at that. Looks like the Batman truck or something.
Yeah. The green one is so pretty too.
Yeah. So that's the father and son, or the one in front of you is the...
Yeah, the one behind us, the black one is your father, and the green is the son. And of course, I forgot their names.
That's cool. Look at all those trucks. That's a cool view right there. Because you can see the nice long line of them. Wonder if Sasnak's in that curve yet. No.
Yeah, I wonder
He's further back.
Well, there's hard to tell. There's a white one back there. Can't tell if it's got the blue stripe.
Yeah, that's a good looking truck. I'm looking at this overpass. Okay, so he's just now going under that overpass with the two people holding the flag.
Oh, okay.
So that could be a whole mile of bobtails right there.
Well, you know, at least the bobtails today are the end of the convoy.
Right, that's true.
And I think one of those, what do they call those, lead cars
Uh-huh.
is heading the convoy. What do they call them?
The pilot car.
Pilot car.
Oh, right.
And also, Trucker G, I think, was he in that cattle truck?
Oh, yeah, there's a Structure G of a cattle truck.
I'm not sure. That's a good question.
Because there's a cattle truck at the end of the convoy, I think right before the four-wheelers.
Yeah, I heard something similar. I didn't know if it was Trucker G or not, though.
I don't know.
Let's see that when I wake. Oh, I was reading. The birds were happy to see you this morning, Bilbo. That's awesome. Ghosty333 says, love the hat. I think he's probably talking about one of you guys' hats, not mine. Anyone traveling with pets? I did see some pets with some people. Yeah, there's a lot of cute little animals.
Yeah, quite a lot.
We even, there's even a lady that has a little goat with her on this trip.
Yes, it was a baby goat.
Oh, yeah. Who did I see? I think Sasnak was petting it and said something about, wow, that's way softer than I thought it'd be or something.
Yeah, oh my gosh, it was so cute. And she named it Let's Go Branson.
That's so funny. I was talking about how soft it was, and I looked down at Mandy's comment about the socks. She says, they are soft.
Oh.
She says, I may have to get the leggings.
Yeah.
Did you send Mandy a picture of that goat?
Andy, did I send you a picture of that goat? I think I did. She loves goats.
Yeah, I told her, I said, better not send it to Mandy. That'll be the next thing she'll want is a baby goat.
Hey, Karen. Let's see. Want to make sure I'm not missing any old.
Yep. And there's one guy that has been there since we started, and he carries a black cat around his shoulder. And the cat just sits right up there. And I used to have a black cat, Scrappy, and it looks just like her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love pets. Like I said, I just have a pet plant right now, but yeah, they were like little family members growing up. Yeah, we've had a number of dogs and cats.
Yeah.
Even as an adult, my kids, when they were younger, but this particular place I'm staying at, we didn't have a pet at the time, and they didn't allow pets, so we just haven't gotten one. But we typically like to have a dog or a cat around.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what'd you name your plant?
Nope, I didn't name it. It's a telepathic. I talk to it telepathically, so it needs no name.
Yeah.
Hey, plant. Maybe my one and only plant. That'd probably make it feel good.
Yeah.
I've jokingly called it violet because the flowers are sort of purple or violet looking. That's awesome. Oh, I got to watch that movie with what's his name again? 107. That had a lot of stuff that you had to kind of be paying attention to it, like pumping the gas to 1776 and stuff.
Right.
A lot of little unmentioned things that, a lot of things that he mentioned that I knew the whole story to, but I'm like, I don't think a lot of people know. You know, he only scratched the surface of that little thing there, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool. Kind of reminds me of that guy on Tim the Toolman Taylor. That would be the neighbor that only showed like the top of his face. You remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Well, anytime one of Satan is on someone as a guest, the only thing you see is his boots.
Yeah. I heard he messed up once and flipped the camera around. But I did see him do a live talk too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those get-togethers.
Yeah, we showed it. Re-showed it. So.
Yeah, because some people were speculating it was JFK Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That was when he first. That's when I first heard about him a while back.
Yeah, that's when we did too.
I think at some point he said he wasn't though. So.
Right.
We are getting on to 495.
2 miles.
All right, you guys, moving on up to the Beltway. 2 miles till we hit the Beltway.
Moving on up.
What was that? The sun reflecting off of your windshield?
Yeah, our windshield. Yeah.
Like a big beam of sunlight shining on the sign. Let's see. Mandy says, no, I love goats. Yes, I want one.
Yes.
Olivia Luke is in here. What's up, Olivia? Welcome. Ghosty333 says, did anyone hear that Russia is supposed to release documents about Ukraine labs? Interesting. I've heard some stuff about it, but not that specific thing.
Yeah. And, I better not say. Otherwise, our YouTube channel will be there.
Oh, see? Daryl's about to start telling us some truthful things here. Get us in trouble.
Yeah.
Not too much truth.
Be careful.
Let's see. Bilbo says, I got to start feeding my neighbor's sheep tomorrow. Might not be able to get out of my driveway with the snow. Wow.
Oh.
It's supposed to be released today, says Ghosty. I'll be looking for that for sure.
All the Ukraine papers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also heard he had some stuff dealing with something that happened like 21 years ago.
Well, it's been going on for a number of years.
Yeah.
Also, keep your eyes on Taiwan, too.
All right. Carla Marie Rember says, good day, everyone. What a beautiful day. Yes, it is. As long as I'm looking at my screen and out of Derrell and Pam's camera, everything looks beautiful today. Here it's a snowy, messy, cold. It's 27 degrees here, but I'm not going to complain. Somebody else has said it was 7 at, their location.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
61 degrees here now.
Isn't that unreal? 61 degrees.
Oh, it's so nice. I wish I could say that there's not cold stuff on the way, but I think it's headed right at you guys.
I know.
Hopefully it'll be done doing the 10-100 by the time it gets to you. You just get a blast of wind.
Yeah, I would rather have, if we could just have snow, that would be, without the rain.
Yeah.
It's going to be as bad, but whatever it is, it's all right.
Let's see. This too shall pass. Yep. Gypsy JJ says, laugh out loud. Moving on up flowed through my head at the same time with you, Derrell. Good morning, darlings.
Good morning.
Funny.
Yeah, it's going to warm up tomorrow, says Bilbo, but it might take another couple of days before the snow melts away. Winter wonderland. Carla says it's covered here in Oklahoma. Woke up to snow-covered town. Yep, same here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Are you guys going too wide once you hit this here?
Yes.
That's what's happening, huh?
Looks like they started.
So father and son get to ride side by side, I guess. Hopefully.
Yeah. There was a really cool video he showed us. So they were riding side by side yesterday, and somebody posted, was it on Rumble, I think? And they added, in the picture, somehow they put these flames in the front of his truck. It is such a cool video. Little picture. Little
Really
video.
neat.
Yeah. He's like, now how did they do stuff like that fast?
Right.
Like, I got flames coming out of the front of my vehicle.
That's cool. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I'll ask him again. I should have had him send it to me. I think this would be a good picture of your truck.
Hey, Charlene Lang Whitman. It's beautiful in Queen Creek, AZ, also today. Love you, bro and sis. Hugs to both. And awesome, Shane. Thanks for being here, Charlene.
Hi, Charlie.
Hey, Charleon. Thank you. We love you.
Sweet. Ghosty333 says, Jesse Smollett got 150 days in jail and a fine. Funny that he kept saying he wasn't, wanting to off himself. Maybe he knows more.
150 days.
That's one of the J6 dudes, right? I think that name. I'm trying to remember where I read that name before. I read so much stuff, it's hard to keep up with a name, Is that the guy I saw the special about, maybe?
He's the one that hired some guys to show that they were trying to hang him. Somebody was trying to hang him.
Maybe so. Sounds like that could be the guy. Maybe he knows more. There's some supporters, kids. Love seeing the kids out there. Oh, Bilbo's saying if you get some of this cold front, it should pass fairly quickly. It did seem like it was just a really cold, snowy band that swept through here, and it didn't last very long. It was pretty intense this morning, though. For a while there, I'm like, wow. I should have tried to figure out what all that, snow showers and all of that meant. It was unfolding. Let's see. Did that little boy get to ride with someone today? Carla
Yeah,
asked?
the 11-year-old boy did get to ride with somebody.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if we heard which truck he's in, but I know they were asking, to keep the language under control on the TV.
Oh, yeah.
There are kids along. And women. Not that.
Carrie Lockman says hello.
Oh, hello, Carrie.
Carrie.
I think is she working today? I work.
Charlene Lang says, "You're welcome, guys. Hello to you too."
Oh,
Oh, okay. Bilbo says he's the one that did the fake something attack dealing with race. Gypsy JJ says, "Hiya, hiya, hiya, Carla. Can you share where in Oklahoma you are? I am in southern central." Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a fake thing that happened in Chicago. Yeah, Chicago. Yeah, yeah, I remember something about that. Yeah, he faked this kind of hate crime thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Carrie Lockham says school.
oh, that's what I was wondering. She's doing school today, and she's a hairdresser also, but she's also studying the, sorry, Carrie, like a doctor, a health doctor, like, I forgot what it's called, like a naturopath type. Can you help me out, honey?
Oh, I'll keep an eye on the chat. She'll school you, I'm sure. I'm just playing.
I
I forget how to describe it. She's so smart.
There's some bird supporters on the sign, looks like.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. You could see those?
Yeah.
Wow, they just look like so. Yeah.
Those are little birds that are holding that little flag stem in their beak.
Yep, I didn't know you guys could see that good. It was like one of those toothpicks with the flag, like from an All-American burger or something, you know?
Yeah. Rocking on the bridge top all the day long, waving our flag in the singing our song.
Rock Robin.
I always wanted to join in with you guys, but the timing would be off. And then it ruined it.
It would make it. We got a little bit of a slowdown. About weight.
A little bit of a slowdown. WYSIWYG just, let's see how long he's been on. He's been on about 30 minutes. He's down in Washington for some reason. Do you know if something's going on there?
Yeah, they're having meetings again today.
He's meeting with that senator from Alaska.
It's supposed to, I think, meeting with some other people too.
I don't know when, though. He was gone before our morning meeting, Brian. He was gone early this morning.
Yep, he's down with Brian. They're outside talking. The doctor guy's with them.
Oh.
I can't remember his name. I think he's the guy that keeps getting us in trouble, actually. He starts saying what's really going on with you-know-what, and
Yeah.
they don't want that, you know.
Yeah.
Also, it wasn't me.
No, it definitely wasn't you.
Oh, okay.
No, it was Wizzy's stream that I restreamed that caused the problem. Now they're talking to the guy he's been with you guys, but he's running, I think, Charlotte, North Carolina. He's running for something there or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Younger guy.
Yep.
He's there too, but they're just showing just downtown. They're not really doing anything. So I'll keep an eye on that stream. I didn't know he hadn't been live. So, and then first responders we lost. So I'm not sure what happened to him. So trying to keep an eye on everything. So if I see he looks like he's doing a meeting or something, I'll let you guys know. But looks like they're just down hanging out in the city right now. So.
Okay. Must be waiting.
But I don't see Brian with him anymore, so I don't know. He might have went in. Maybe he couldn't get the meeting. Maybe somebody else has been watching it and they can.
Well, Brian's not with him.
He was earlier, so I know he's down in Washington, but at this moment, I don't see Brian with him at all. I know he was in the city with him, but he's not like with him like right now. Like he could be in a meeting or something, you know. Just not sure.
Look at all the flags.
Yay! That's awesome.
I guess yesterday there was a Mustang that was trying to create issues
With the convoy?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so some trucks boxed him in, and they kept him boxed in and escorted him up to where they saw a policeman, and that's where they dropped him off right there.
Wow.
They phoned it in, or they, did that star 77 to report it.
Pound
77. Yeah. So the cop was up there waiting.
Yeah, and they boxed him in, kept him moving along up there, and dropped him off right where the policeman was.
They opened up the side, let him out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would have loved to have seen that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I bet that shocked him.
Oh yeah.
But they boxed him in. I bet he wasn't expecting that.
Yep.
And then this morning, in our parking lot, they caught a four-wheeler in there, and he's picking up a bunch of rocks. We have that gravel driveway parking lot there.
Yeah.
He was picking up a bunch of rocks and putting them in his car. And so they caught him.
He was going to throw them at people or the trucks or something?
That's what they think.
That's what they think. So.
So he was reported, and then they went up there and took care of him.
Took care of it.
I heard about another guy. Actually, I was watching a stream one night, so I got to see the guy, but he's in sort of a police-looking car, like a Caprice or something with lights on it. Looked like he could be an escort vehicle for a truck, and they said he had to get removed from the place or something. Did you hear about that guy? Seemed like he had a few screws loose.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was there. And the cops, I guess, pulled him over, but they didn't keep him very long and let him go. So I don't know what to do.
Well, I guess he had given the streamer had given the guy his phone number in case he needed something, so he could find him there. And after he got kicked out, he called him and said he was acting like he was going to come back with some buddies or something. So he went and told on the guy, said, "Hey, this guy called me. And he's acting like he's going to come back up here or whatever." So nothing ever happened beyond that, from what I heard. But with that guy, they made it sound more like he was just kind of, I don't know, maybe disabled a little bit.
Oh, really?
Or off. I don't know if maybe he was using an expression. He said he was off a little bit. Had a few screws loose or something, I think he said.
You probably hear more than what we do.
Right, because we don't get a chance really to listen.
And I'm always walking around through 3 or 4 different people, and that's fun.
That's his mom.
It's hard to keep it going though. Like I try to do Zot, and her signal keeps cutting out. So I try to pick people that I don't know. You just got to juggle around the streams. It's hard to do it live a lot of times, But
yeah. There's a lot of traffic on the other side of the road. Observers.
Yeah.
How it is.
up on 111. Probably need to do the 144 because probably the end of it's not even all on there yet, huh?
Oh, right. Well, it should be. For the back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to wash our windshield today when we get fuel. Can't really reach it any other way.
Yeah, today's fuel day.
Yep, fuel day.
And you guys are you even at a half tank yet?
No,
Not quite.
we are,
Almost 3/4 still. Huh? Or no, that's between 3/4 and 5/8, I guess that'd be.
yeah.
Oh, here's a big bridge. Looks like a lot of flags flying. Should be a lot of people up there.
Beautiful. They got a beautiful view, I bet, too.
Yeah.
Oh, these are those Chinese people right there.
Oh, wow. Beautiful.
That one of them. They be cheering. Yeah, there's a car right there. Right there. I was seeing it.
I don't see any choppers up today.
No.
You know, they want a fresh start on the day.
Okay, well, we can get over now. Yeah. Hey, maybe they're blowing at 111.
That's what I was trying to see. Is that the green one or is it the one behind them still? Looks like it's the one behind them.
I think it's the one behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's how they wanted to write.
Maybe. Unless we get over. Wait, there's a car right here. We get over and let them right on the side of
That's the only thing. Because
Somebody walking to work.
yeah.
Why are you hanging at me? Those signs look so funny on the camera for some reason.
Do they flicker on your side? They flicker.
Yeah, they flicker.
Yeah, it's wild.
I wonder why the traffic is so heavy going the opposite way.
Yeah, I don't know. That might be a bad idea to go the other way, huh?
Yeah, it was the same way yesterday.
Let's see. Carrie Lockham says functional medicine.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't blame you for not remembering that. That's a tough one.
We call her Dr. Carrie.
Yeah, Dr. Carrie. Sounds good. Carla Marie Rimber says, that's awesome. Thank you all for everything you're doing. Seeing everyone standing with Mr. Cruz in front of the truck with the flag brought tears to my eyes. God bless you all from all. Much love. Thank you so much, Carla.
Yeah.
Gypsy JJ says, I'm so proud of you, Carrie.
We are too.
We are too.
Carla Marie Rimber says, I'm in East Small Town, east of Stillwater. Okay, I thought you were saying you were in a small town. It's called Small Town. Okay. I was thinking, isn't that where Superman? That's Smallville, though, I think.
That was in Kansas.
Ghosty333, how are you guys doing with gas? Loved how the Canadians faked out cops with empty gas cans. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, they're doing good with gas. We just showed that probably since we probably showed it since then. But yeah, they showed us they're at like 3/4 or 5/8. I forgot.
Yeah, we haven't fueled for 3 days. About 3 days. We haven't gone that far though.
Yeah. Except if you were in a car, you would have had to definitely fill up again by now.
Yeah.
Hopefully they come alongside.
Is that black one?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay, very nice. There's a peace sign. Bilbo, yeah, was glad the flag made it to D.C. Me too, man. That was a touching moment, and he even got to tell the story. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was.
Carla says, family, home, and antlers. Husband is over-the-road driver for company here in town.
Oh.
Very nice.
Cool.
Ghosty says, Mustang is no match for truckers. Absolutely.
They corralled that horse.
Yeah.
I can see a full string in 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
I found out something cool about driving, guys. You want to hear what it is?
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
you know, you get a lot of time to wonder about stuff. And I use my intentions not to hit bugs and stuff like that while I'm driving. And then I'll forget. I'm like, oh, I forgot. And then another one to smack the window or whatever, right? So I like try to like clear the pathway. So I noticed at night when you have your headlights on, they're attracted to the headlights and they, of course, hit your windshield. But I was like really wondering why sometimes in the day it's not so bad and sometimes it's really bad. And then it hit me. I looked in my rearview mirror and I saw the sun on everybody's windshield in my rearview mirror, and I was like, "Oh, duh!" It is like the headlights at night when the sun's in a certain position. It reflects off the windshield, and the bugs are still drawn to it, and you still hit it in the middle of the day, even though it seems like it wouldn't be that bad. So I discovered that like a year ago. It's like, oh,
Oh, wow. Yep, that makes sense.
yeah, it just hadn't hit me. So if you really want to avoid that, make sure you don't drive and at the time of the day that the windshield is shining that sunlight straight ahead of you.
Right. I know. I always felt so bad about hitting bugs, and you know, I don't know if you've heard of Deborah King. I called into her show one time and I was talking on there about something, and I mentioned the bugs, how I always feel so bad.
Mm-hmm. What did she say?
And she said, "Oh, don't feel bad. They just change energy. They just change form.
Yeah.
They just change into another form of energy."
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there's nothing to feel bad about. They just change energy, change form.
Sometimes I'll do that. I'll go into meditation and experience what something like that if I'm wondering. And when I went into meditation and experienced the bug hitting the windshield and dying, they felt like they'd finally made it, actually. They're like, oh, finally. They didn't even realize, you know?
Oh, wow.
I finally made it into the light I've been trying to get to. So
Yeah.
that's how I experienced it. And I was like, oh, from that perspective, you know,
Yeah.
they just shedded their earth suit and went on, you know.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, because I noticed some bugs when they hit the windshield, they're winking at me. Like,
It's a brief second before they hit when you're like, I know I saw something. Oh, look at the little kids standing up on the wall. That's awesome.
I remember, I don't know, it's probably 8, 10 years ago, somewhere there we started driving a truck, especially when we were down to Georgia, Alabama,
Mm-hmm.
and the fireflies, you know, were just thick in the trees. And driving that night, it hit so many of them. I mean, it was like my windshield was iridescent green.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. And now, when you go down there, you very seldom even see a firefly.
Isn't that
I
weird?
think- yeah, and I think it's because of all the chemicals and everything that's being sprayed
In the ditches.
in the ditches, whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I love fireflies.
Yeah. They seem to be less numerous than when I was a kid, too, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
A little porch.
Somebody causing problems, look like?
Well, they're talking about some bomb threat up there.
Mm. That one looked like the Punisher on that flag. I couldn't tell.
Oh, might have been.
Fireflies are the best, Bilbo says. Yeah, I really love fireflies too.
Yeah.
Bring it down. Bring it down. Bring it down.
Ghosty says they're saying another big winter storm is coming, mainly for Middle Eastern U.S. That could be the one that's flying through here.
Yeah. It's still snowing there?
To the FCPS
No, it had
website,
stopped
Black.
just before I came in here. So I think it's all done. Just waiting for it to warm up enough for it to start melting again. It's only 29, so it's getting there.
Wow. 29.
Johnny, there, JC, they'll just run one lane up there to try to catch up with them. Copy that.
Back to the truck.
Back to one lane or something?
Grab lane number 2. Bring it on over, brother. Thank you, appreciate it. You got the maniac behind me.
The black truck.
Very nice. Yeah, even those fenders over the wheel look cool.
Yeah.
I go from Ottawa. You need this lane back, and see so you can bring it. Alright. It looks like we don't have any flags on the fender this lane.
No flags in the plate. We added 2 flags to our truck, window flags on the side.
Oh,
Right.
nice.
Yeah, 4 flags.
Where you kind of roll it up in it?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
cool.
you hangs on your window and you roll it up.
Yeah. Don't tread on me. Don't trample on me, right, Bilbo?
Brake check.
Great. Oh, now they're side by side, black and the green. Finally got side by side.
Very nice. Yeah, I'd probably have to do something fun with my truck too. rolling, rolling, rolling.
Keep those trucks a rolling. Keep those trucks a rolling. Convoy.
What's the movie Convoy about? Have you seen it?
The what?
The movie Convoy?
Now, you know, I saw this so many years ago. I can't remember. I think Chris Christopherson was it.
Yeah, I think I might have saw it a long time ago, but I can't even remember what it was about or anything.
I can't either.
Are you doing Roswell? This is Greg.
Let's see, Kamala Harris caught laughing again overseas. Laughed when asked about Ukrainian refugees in Poland. What a great idea, sending her. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think it's great every time they reveal themselves. You know.
True.
Whatever, Davidson.
There's been a lot of those moments going on now where people are revealing themselves just by their actions and where they draw the line.
Well, yeah, a couple of days ago, Fake News was reporting how Russia bombed the hospital and killed all these children, and here it turned out to be an empty building which housed these Nazi Ukrainians over there.
Yeah, I saw another one where they had the Russian tanks were giving rides to like little teenage kids, you know, from Ukraine or whatever. And they were saying they'll probably take this footage and spin it into them hijacking or, you know, kidnapping them or something. It's like you could clearly see the kid was smiling real big riding on a tank and stuff. Yeah, I don't know what the heck's going on over there, but I don't trust what they say, so. I kind of look on the news and see what not to believe these days, you know what I mean? Like, well, at least we can know what it isn't. Let's watch the news.
The opposite, probably.
Well,
Yeah.
Ukraine is one of the largest money laundering operations for the deep state.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah. With all their kids working on the energy boards and stuff like that. Yeah. Something suspicious about that, that's for sure. I think we're going to see more and more of this stuff come to light, though, you know, the truth being revealed.
Yeah.
It's all
especially when
connected, you know, and you can already see so much of it's coming out, and it's going to spill over into other areas. Everything's just like, it's almost like, you know, everything's cocked and ready to go, you know what I mean? Like the dominoes are just ready to begin to just
I know it.
start crumbling down, falling.
Oh, yeah.
Did I ask you if you ever saw that movie V for Vendetta?
Yeah, you asked me. I haven't seen that one yet, though. I need to see that. It's like 20 years old, right?
Yeah, 16 years ago, but man.
Yeah, I need to type that in. I keep forgetting.
It's so true today. That's amazing.
What's going on today?
Yeah, I'll type that in so I'll see it later and remember. Evidently, there's a Deltacron now that they're talking about. All right. I was just looking for live chopper footage. Nothing going on. Nothing there yet.
Don't see the neat. Oh, they're jumping.
Looky there.
Awesome.
Have you guys crossed the Potomac River yet?
Not
No.
yet.
I always think I always figure you guys are joining in the bottom left corner, but it's actually the top left corner. So by the time you cross that, you're probably halfway or more. you know.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Gypsy, if you're saying you're leaving. Or sometimes I'll tell somebody bye, but they were saying bye to someone else. So if you're saying bye to someone else, okay. Ghostly 333 says lots of beautiful looking trucks. Absolutely. It was so creepy how nasty Nancy Pelosi stood up